Jared talked about being mad at the portal, and Jared could speak for many of you right now, being mad at the transfer portal. You're mad that your players are leaving. You're mad that every December or January it looks like half the sport ups and decides it wants to move elsewhere. We got thousands of kids in the portal now, and it's crazy. Some of them don't ever find a new home, and it turns out it was a bad decision for them. But, hey, it's their free right to make the decision if they want to. And in other news, some of you don't really care about that as much as you just care about the continuity of the sport. I do too. I do too. I would be lying to you if I said I love the current structure of this. Here's the difference. This is what I think we have to be really careful with. Jared, you didn't do this, but I've seen several people do this. Getting mad at the players for taking advantage of the system as it currently exists. The system sucks. The system's broken, hopefully not irreparably, but the system is broken. But the thing about it is, a sophomore at the University of Missouri has no control over that. A sophomore at the University of Missouri just knows, hey, someone else just reached out and tampered with me, true enough, but no one's going to punish them, so who cares? And they just offered me, let's see, that looks like $175,000 per semester to go play outside linebacker for them. I don't know if I'm ever going to play in the NFL. I don't know if I'll ever hold a job that has that kind of salary attached to it. Am I really going to say no because fans are going to get mad at it? No, you would never think like that. Jared or anyone else, you guys would never think like that. I mean, it's very important if you're 42 years old, 52 years old, or even 32 years old. Like, put yourself in the position you were in your first, second, or third year in college. If someone just offered you mid-six figures to do what you do somewhere else, you wouldn't think twice about it. Nor should they. It's not their fault the system sucks. Now, the question, of course, is not, does it suck? Yes, it's terrible. Hardly anyone likes it. Some of the players don't even like it, even though they're taking advantage of it right now. I will tell you this, Jared, and we can have more time to talk about this after the season winds down. I think we're in a window right now. Okay, the window is prior to a few years ago, what's happening now could never have happened, and you never even would have envisioned it. It's so much so that some people didn't budge on evolving the structure of the sport a little bit so that a lot didn't get out of control. But nevertheless, 10 years ago, you never could have envisioned this kind of chaos. I think 10 years from now, well before 10 years from now, you will look back on this chaos and say, I can't believe that's the way it was for a little while. But that is the way it was. You remember in 2020, how everyone's lifestyle got turned upside down? Well, you look back on that now, and you look back on a lot of it and say, I cannot believe we actually did that. I can't believe we actually had to do that. I am not equating the transfer portal necessarily to infectious disease protocol, but I am saying in a similar vein, you may very well end up looking back on this period, 2022, 23, 24, in the year 2028 and saying, I can't believe we had to accept that for a little while. I'm so glad we got it figured out. Now, I am very, very short on specific details as we sit here in early 2024 of when the fix is going to come. Whomst amongst us has the power to fix it? The answer is no one. It takes a collective. But I do feel that change is imminent. Talked to you about that the other night. I do feel change is imminent. It is on the horizon. It has to happen. This is one of those, put them in a room, too big to fail, lock the doors, don't come out until you got an answer for us. And I think that the leaders at the college football table are going to figure that out. And we're going to have a lot more structure. And some of it you may not like. I think a lot of it you will like, and I think we'll be all the better for it.